right, as we get ready for this next fight, I might as well tell you, to my right is a two-time United States Olympic wrestler. But I say this without that caveat. Wrestling's the best base for modern-day mixed martial arts, and his wrestling is truly as good as it gets.
As good as it gets. And he lives by the motto. He embraces the grind. He gets out there, and he tries to punish you with his effort. He wants to punish you with his intensity, and he wants to overwhelm you with his pressure. That is wrestling. From the wrestling on the mat to wrestling on the feet, it's pressure, pressure, pressure. This young man is just literally, he personifies the style that so many of us were known for.
Yeah, dude like pummels all day. His wife's like, I'm looking for a hug. You don't need to pummel me. Tremendous wrestler. We'll see if the hands have developed a little bit, but certainly a good opportunity on a big stage for him here tonight. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the welterweight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev has stepped inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Dan the Beast Severn. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So here he is, the former UFC super fight champion and likely future Hall of Famer, Dan Severn. His resume reads like a who's who of future mixed martial arts legends. And in terms of the fighter we will see here tonight, everyone in his camp is saying this is going to be a much improved version who would have destroyed the last guy you saw his last time out. Let's see if Dan Severn can put those words into action here tonight. Single leg takedown. Oh, and there's the early takedown. Just what the doctor ordered.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the...
Ooh, in position for a submission here.
Every time it hits the ground, this is what he does.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Oh, nice. Getting them out here.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Islam Makhachev. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Lands with the ground and pound. Makhachev's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Three minutes.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. Lands the ground and pound strike here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Severn's in half guard now. And right into side control. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Severn. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Round two straight ahead.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, that jab alerted his opponent. Punch to the body. No good, it's blocked.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish. Look at that. recognized he was about to lose position.
Makhachev's got the full mount. Trying for a submission here.
He's got the sub locked in. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Severn's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Makhachev. Nice positional control here. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Severn. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body...
Makhachev's going for a choke. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Getting very close to finishing this Von Flue. He did a great job of beating him. He's up. What's submission defense on display?
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Great submission defense.
Side control. Under 3 minutes now to go round 2.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Severn. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Oh, that's got to be it.
Good work. I'll stand it up. Good work.
Working out Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Severn. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He goes back to the well and lands another strike from the top. And now you can see the swelling. Oh, right into mount. Nice defense.
Good work from the top here by Severn.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting from underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want, watch the arm bar going up.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Good work.
Seconds winding down in round 2.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position before submission. Remember that. All right?
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Islam Makhachev. Third round underway.
He's hurt bad.
Severn gets elbowed.
He's hurt again.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
Covered. Now he's got to be dealing with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
And there's the single. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Severn.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. This is where he wants to be. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Makhachev, is that going to flatten him out? We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Well, not good body language from his opponent. Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now.
It's tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Makhachev's in half guard.
Great defense by this fighter.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Severn. We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Oh, now he's attacking on triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Getting them out here. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
45 seconds remain in the round. Makhachev's in half guard. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Severn. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe.
Heading back to the corner now. Makhachev's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Block that offering there and then counters beautifully with a leg kick. Nice job by Islam Makhachev. Throwing that low kick. Straight right hand now, just misses. That shot blocked.
Oh! This is big. That's big.
Oh, got a pull guard here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he pulled him right down into a triangle choke. He's got the feet up around the neck. He's going to try to advance it now.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. This is tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Nicely done there as he forced up the distance. Oh, huge elbow. Oh, this one could be over soon.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Striking pretty well from the bottom here.
And there you go. Again, half guard.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
Oh, wow. Oh!
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, trying to pass here. As Wilbur Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all the way to his opponent. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Makhachev's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Severn's back in half guard.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Severn's eye is closing up. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, man, that swelled area getting worse with every passing strike. 4 4th round here, less than a minute to go. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Severn.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Severn's back in full mount. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go.
Beautiful transition.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Makhachev. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Makhachev's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Straight punch, that is useful. Fighter lands a left punch now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Ooh, what a punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation.
Big double leg, double change.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Makhachev's in half guard now. Oh man, that eye looks so swollen now. You've got to wonder whether or not that might be a fractured orbital. Makhachev's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me.
Oh, he got to his spot. In the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Makhachev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to...
Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Nice job by him there. He was being dominated and is able to reverse position. Makhachev's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here. Severn's back in full guard now. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon earlier. He's ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten more into the fight. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Severn's note, and now he's got the back. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Makhachev's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Trouble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Islam Makhachev.
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right?